So welcome guys to another GBP USD trade analysis video. This is edition 13 of our road to financial freedom. So these are the trades we took last week on only GBP USD. So guys, as you know, this is the only pair I trade on. So how did we analyze GBP USD last week? Last week was a bearish week for this pair. Reason being, this was the M pattern on the daily time frame. And there's another small one in there, then a drop. So this was our analysis. So let's just scale down to the 4-hour time frame, and I show you. So this is where our week began from. It was too much of the bullish, and our strategy, which the mentorship guys know, showed us this on Monday. So Tuesday we just woke up trading sales, but though we first had a loss in there, but that didn't discourage us from grinding. So let's look at the entries, how we took the trades, and what we considered. So this is where the week began from. It began by consolidating. So when Monday came in, Monday evening, we sold this pair, but I didn't actually take the sell. Now, I didn't actually take the sell because I don't trade on Monday. Reason being, I use Monday as a day I let volumes kick in, and I know. And one of our strategies tells us the trend of the week after some hours of Monday. So I don't want to get dirty with Monday, but this was an opportunity I would take. Just there's a break of this trend line, and there's this retest, and then a week. So we sold this pair and up to the psychological level. Though we didn't take a trade, that's why I don't see this short sign there. So when Tuesday came in, the market kind of pulled back, but we didn't want to know that. This was the Asian range. So Asian range happened from here to around this level. So when the market came in on Tuesday, I was looking for buyers. Reason being, I wanted to say pull back to these levels around here, then a short. It's what I was looking for all week. I wanted to say pull back to this trend line, some action, and I'll show you guys what happened. So I bought this pair after this support, then a W pattern, then an engulfing from this level. And there's some order block from this side, another block on the 1 hour time frame. Go watch the previous video how I found the other blocks before of the previous video of last week with analysis of last week. So when the market pulled back, guys, I hadn't drawn this trend line, and I didn't. I thought the market would break in, but there's a psychological level, and this was the 38.2 level. That's why the market dropped. It was really annoying, guys, but that's trading, right? So the market dropped. We were just watching it. We're just watching it and waiting. So what happened? Market came and gave us, this was an order block down here. I don't know, but I didn't study SMC or institutional trading, but I use an indicator called the order blocks with signals. This one, it helps me find order blocks in the chart on all time frames. So as add it up, I use order blocks as support and resistance. Yes. So this was an order block down there. Then that nice W pattern in there. Then there's this weak rejections showing that, yeah, guys. So we bought this pair. Immediately we saw those 3 weeks, 1, 2, 3. Our entry was actually around here. So we made pips up to around this level, back to this point. So immediately it reached there. There's another order block. I think from this, another good order block. Guys, this signal is too good. This indicator is so good. So immediately it bounced there, started selling, guys. It was a sweet trade. So when it came back, there's a trend line running like this. So the market came, played around. We got our entry from around the after some trend line. And we use this as a W pattern. This one, though we jumped in late, and the market pushed back to this level. So we got out from around this level. So what happened? Guys, you forgive me, the trend lines. I tend to remove the trend lines. So I tend to adjust just to have a clean chart. I'm not even supposed to leave all this in there. So what happened? Market came back to this level. It was an easy week, right? Very easy week. Back to our same order block we had down there. Order block with the presence of a psychological level and a W pattern and a long week rejection. This was the third week rejection. I jumped in on this buy and it shot up so fast. And I think this was the news, right? I'm not sure. I don't keep track of the news, but I'm sure. Oh, now this was the news. This was the news. FOMC. Now, guys, it was crazy. FOMC, some guys were selling. They thought the dollar was going to be strong, but analysis had already given it to us. The market had failed to break. Towards the news, it formed that W pattern and first shot down. What I did, we waited when it was shooting down, and there's another news after FOMC after 30 minutes. So when the market shut down, we started scaling, and that's the trade we posted in the Telegram group. And guys were like, how did you do it? It's the cost averaging system. So it started scaling 0 0.01, 0 0.02, 0 0.03, 0 0.05. By the time it reached we had the total lot of 0 0.76. So it shot up to this level, jumped out from this level. Now, remember when I told you that I wanted the market to come back to this trend line? The market did, guys. The market did. And I had, by this time, I was having a live session with one of my firm, and boom, I analyzed them. Tomorrow, I'm going to be selling this pair, guy. So go back to the 1 hour time frame. I'll show you guys something. There's a solid M pattern in there. It's what I told him exactly after FMC. M pattern, psychological level, M pattern, psychological level, a trend line, and high of the week. Sold this pair the whole day. It was just running. So we jumped out from this level. This was our first TP. Then we left trades running in profit up to the psychological level, point to point trading. So it jumped out from around here. Now, when I sent this signal in group, this was Friday. As still closing positions of the sell. So the market came back, gave us a W pattern. Thought it's going to buy because of the psychological level and some small engulfings in the market just came right through a thing. So when NFP was coming, I told you guys if it's going to give us a buy for the NFP, it should consolidate around here. So when it gave us this push, bias change. So guys, if you want to how I caught this NFP move, go and check the previous video we posted, how we analyze NFP. And I promise to show you guys my exact strategy for NFP, what I do before NFP. That has kept me in the NFP streak for 8 solid months without a loss. So guys, that was the end of the video. Remember to subscribe and join the Telegram group. The link is in the description. Have a blessed weekend.